Do you worry about the safety of your customers' data when working with international teams? Hi, I'm Patty Scharf, CPA and partner at Acuity. Today we're going to talk about how to keep your e-commerce business safe, particularly when you have people in other countries helping you out. So in all cases, no matter whether you're working with people domestically or internationally, you are responsible for the safety of your customers' data. So to that end, you need to pay attention to data security. And lucky you, last week I did a video on 12 tips for, I forget the name of it, it's 12 tips for cyber security for e-commerce businesses or something like that, but you can find a link to that video right here. I recommend you go check that out to get some of the basics and get some of the tips. Those are going to apply to anybody who's touching any part of your business. The rest of this video is going to focus more specifically on working with international teams. Okay, so the first thing that you want to pay attention to is what type of a resource are you working with? So there are really three different types: employees, contractors, or contractors through a third party. An employee is a direct employee relationship. In Acuity's case, we have Acuity Philippines, which is a company we just opened up in the Philippines. And the people that we're working with there are all employees. They are going to be treated just like any other employee that we have in any other part of the world. Okay. We provide their computers. We dictate the security policies related to those computers. On the other hand, when you're working with a contractor, either a direct contractor or a contractor through a third party like Upwork or basically another service who's providing that contractor, they are the ones who are providing, in most cases, the computer equipment. So you have a lot less control over the security that they have on their systems and things like that. So you need to be paying closer attention to those. Well, you need to pay attention to all of them, but presumably you've got a handle on the employee side of things. But on the contractor side, you need to set standards for them so that they know what you expect when you are working with them. What type of equipment are they working on? Are they working on a work computer? Are they working on a personal computer? Are they using their phones for like two-factor authentication and things like that? Any different system that they're touching needs to be held to the standards that we're going to talk about in this video, because every different system is a point of contact with your company, presumably with your customers' data. So you need to keep all pieces of equipment safe and secure. So danger can come from many different angles. What we want to do is make sure that when we're working with international teams, we're doing what we can to protect from every possible angle where the danger might be coming from. So we're going to do things like paying attention to installing antivirus and anti-malware systems on anything that they're touching, whether it's their phones, their personal computers, their business computers. You shouldn't work with somebody who's not going to agree to have these systems on their computers, because if viruses and things get into their system, it can corrupt data, which can extend to your customers' data or your e-commerce business's data. You also want to require your international teams to use a VPN. So something like Nord. That's going to encrypt the data that's coming in and going out so that it's being protected en route from the international team to you and back and up and down and all over the place. The next thing you want to keep in mind, and this is arguably the most important one, is to protect access to your systems. So I'm specifically talking about apps that you're using every day, things like Google or Amazon, Shopify, all of your key systems. You want to make sure that the people that you're working with, they have access to do their job, but they don't have so much access that it could burn your company to the ground. You know, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but not too much. You need to protect your business. I think something else, a lot of e-commerce sellers, they kind of buy into the 4-hour work week mentality and they want to just delegate everything, you have to keep your eye on what's going on. You have to retain control over your business. It's your business. So you need to pay attention and just limit access as much as possible, but while allowing them enough to do their job. And just keep an eye on things. Check in with them at least weekly and make sure things are going according to plan. The last thing I want to mention is having a written information security plan. This is called a WISP, and the IRS requires it for tax preparers, but I think it's good for all businesses, particularly an e-commerce business who does so much through the cloud, right? So if you're going to have cyber liability insurance, many of these policies require having a WISP in place. And I'm going to do a video next week that talks a little bit more specifically about what it is and why you need it. But just in short, it's going to help keep you on track and help set the standards for your business so that you know that you are keeping things safe and secure. In taking these steps, you should be able to sleep better at night, knowing that you've done what you can to protect your customers, your team, and your e-commerce business. I hope you like this video. If you did, please like, comment, and share. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later.